Today we're going on a road trip to pick up a parts moped bike. Okay, let me explain the road trip. I have been ordering various parts, obviously online. Got an air cleaner, should be small enough to fit in the engine. I've got a tail light with a license plate bracket. I'll have to build a bar for the other turn signals. There's supposed to be a bar. That'll be easy to make. Got my tachometer, which is just really easy setup. It's just one wire wrapped around the spark plug wire, but this will help with tuning. What I'm really excited about is that I found a stock muffler for the moped. The one piece that I've been going back and forth on is the carburetor. The only one that I have is not right for the model bike. It fits, I might be able to work it, but it felt like it would be just more work to just get the carb up and running. I looked at new ones, and again, I think it'd be like 130, 140 with shipping. So I kept trying to look around for used ones. And again, I saw somebody on Facebook Market that I thought she was parting out a moped. It's a 1982 Urban Express. It's an NU50, but it's the M, which means it has a couple more electronic components. But basically everything on the bike is going to fit my bike. So I asked her about the carburetor, I asked her about some other parts for it. And it's a decent looking bike. I can show you guys the photos that were up on Facebook. It's got the original airbox cleaner, it's got a good muffler, it's actually got the light bar brace for the back for the rear tail lights. It's got all these good parts on it. I was just trying to get the carburetor and a couple other little things. She said that she actually doesn't want to part out the moped, and she wants to sell the whole thing. So I figured the carburetor by itself is $100 to $150. The bike, it looks like the crank case has been taken apart. There's been a lot of stuff looks like it's been taken apart. So I offered her $200. I said, the bike's not running. I can't really figure out the condition, just looking at photos. I offered her $200. I figured the other parts on there are easily $200. The airbox alone sometimes sells for $150 to $200. So I just figured I'll offer $200. She probably won't take it, but she did. She offered to sell the whole thing for $200. Hence the road trip. We live in Chicago. It's about 2 hours outside of Chicago in this little town in Wisconsin, just above Rockford. But before I bought it, I kind of just sat back because obviously with the quarantine, the coronavirus, all this stuff going on, it didn't seem like a great time to go out, but Chicago has just been out of hand wipes, disinfectant spray, gloves, and I was kind of hoping that if we got outside of the city, we might be able to find some of those where the towns aren't so dense and the population's a little bit lower. Plus, my wife and I need to stock up on paper products, we need to stock up on groceries, and we can order all that stuff for curbside pickup, so we're not going to be going into any of these places. So with all of that, just decided to get out of the apartment. We've been here for about a month and a half, 2 months. We've gone on walks, but it would be nice to just go on a road trip and get out. We are bringing our hand wipes, our sanitizer wipes, masks, gloves. We have hand sanitizer. So we're going to be safe about it, but it seems like this road trip is going to just check off a lot of boxes. We're going to get all stocked up on household stuff. I'm going to get a carburetor and an entire another bike that'll fit in storage, hopefully. but it'll solve my carburetor problem, and we'll just get out and have a fun road trip. So that is what's going on today. So yeah, let's hit the road. All right, got my bungee cords, my mask, some wipes. It's 90 miles to Beloit, Wisconsin. Let's go. Alright, I did not film the pickup just for privacy's sake, but this is the bike. Comes with some parts. It's got the stock muffler. It's a little rusty, but that can be cleaned up. He took off the crankshaft cover. There was a broken gear in the final reduction that he was working on fixing and then just never did. But it's got the taillight bracket, it's got all the lenses, the gas tank. Let me just. It's got the oil. That gas tank doesn't smell horrible, it doesn't smell like varnish. So that may have been cleaned out. It's got the carburetor I was looking for. These panels are really good shape. It's got the key that's ready to go. And we have some other parts up front that I'll show you. But yeah, got another project bike. Sun is going down. We're getting ready to head back to Chicago. But these are the other parts. It's got the original airbox controller. So now I can run stock air intake. It does have a belt. It has all the crankshaft pieces that he took off. And this is really exciting. It's got the original battery box and it's all intact. And I think he said there's a battery in there. Don't know what shape it's in, but it's got a complete battery box. So that's very exciting. Yeah, so we're gonna head back to Chicago. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. We still got to unload our 78 rolls of paper towels and toilet paper. So we're going to get the bike in here real quick, and I'm going to explore it more next week, starting with the carburetor. Let's go explore.